All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So we have some breaking NFL news that just came out a couple minutes ago here. Some pretty crazy stuff, right? Some pretty crazy stuff. So the NFL cap limit just came out officially, and the rumored numbers that it was expected to be around, it's actually higher by quite a lot. So for context, last year the NFL cap limit was 224 million. This year, right, this year it's 255 million, right? So a $31 million jump from 2023 to 2024. The rumored cap numbers were expected to be around that 241, 242 mark. And then I believe it was actually yesterday, or no, sorry, 2 days ago, that a report came out suggesting that it was going to be around 250. Again, it's now higher at 255. Now, typically we do see the NFL have like these $20 million jumps. But man, to go from a $20 million jump to a $30 million jump, or really, a little bit more than that, 31 mil, is frankly insane. $255 million on every single roster. I mean, that is wild to think about. Now, of course, this gives the Jets much more breathing room to work with. I don't necessarily think it'll equate to, the Jets will now add an extra 4 or 5 players or something like that, because at the end of the day, every other team is going to be benefiting from this as well. But what it will do is give the Jets more of a leash in contract talks. Now, the one pushback here, of course, is that agents and free agents know this. So their asking prices are all going to go up. Maybe not in every single case, but, like a big part of the reason quarterback annual numbers go up every single offseason, it seems, is because the cap continues to go up. If that cap wasn't going up, the QB asking price wouldn't be just skyrocketing like it is. I mean, there's rumors that Dak Prescott's going to be asking for like $60 million a year. I mean, man, if the cap was where it was, 6 years ago, that would just be out of the question completely. So at the end of the day, it's just more money for teams to spend. And in turn, specifically when we look at the New York Jets here, it's going to be more money that they can now offer within contracts. Again, I don't necessarily believe it'll equate to, having the Jets add more and more players, but I think the contracts that they'll be able to offer are probably going to be a little bit higher. This, of course, now opens the door for Bryce Huff, right? What's going to happen with that situation? Before this official number, it was completely, I don't want to say completely, but it was, I want to say like 95% looking like the Jets were just going to allow him to walk. But now with this extra breathing room, maybe the Jets can figure something out, right? Or do you want the Jets to delegate this money to offensive line, wide receiver, to backup quarterback, etc. So at the end of the day, the Jets have a lot of work cut out for them. Free agency is less than a month away. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Either way, though, this is good news. This is good news for really every team too. More breathing room. That's the key takeaway in all this. Every team in the NFL now has some, and this also goes for teams that are over the cap, right? The Chargers, the Saints. Like, now their contract restructures and whatnot, their potential pay cuts aren't going to have to be as high because of this, again, extra leash here. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, go Jets.